Hello, everyone. Welcome to Donna Just Being Real, the only way to be. And today's topic is Trifling Maryland Aunt had dead niece and nephew in the trunk of her car, and plus 2 other crime stories. This is just a mess. I couldn't even believe when I heard about this. This is just crazy. Hey, Chef, Nikki, Mom's on deck. Thank you. Love you. How you doing, Chef? Hugs and kisses to you. You know, this is insane. This woman had her niece and nephew dead in her trunk for a long time. This is crazy. But I'm going to read the article. Then I'm going to also show you a video. And then also it's going to be 3 stories. 3 stories I'm going to tell you and 3 videos. So just hang in there. I'm going to try to keep it short for like under 40 minutes. We'll see how it goes and everybody. But I'm glad to have everybody here tonight. So I want to say Elite Fitness. Hey, Donna Love. Hugs and kisses to you. And the real Jack Newtown is my co-host tonight. Love you. Thank you. And we got Nikki Justice. We got Chef Disaster. And we're about to get into this one. Into this trifling topic. Yeah, this is heartbreaking too. This is insane. I couldn't even believe this when I heard about it. So mods, let me know. Is the music too loud? Is it overwhelming my voice? Just let me know if it's overwhelming my voice. I'm going to turn it down some. This might be good. Here. Okay. All right. So I'm going to start off by I'm going to read the article. And this is going to be the first story. Okay. First story here is... Okay. Oh, no, that's the wrong story. All right, this one. Trifling Maryland Aunt had dead niece and nephew in trunk of car. This is just totally insane. Okay, so people who's watching replay, please leave your thoughts and opinion in the comment section and also hit the like. And also check for the timestamps. They should be inside the description. I have the people's names and ages in the description so you can look it up just in case I pronounce the people's names wrong. So excuse me if I do. All right, we're going to get into the first crime story. Just give me a second here. Okay, first crime story. I'm reading this article, and this article is from the New York Post. Baltimore aunt found with decomposing niece-nephew in the trunk of car. In the trunk of car. A Baltimore woman was arrested after cops found a starved and decomposed body of her niece and nephew in the trunk of the car during a traffic stop, police said Friday. Nicole Johnson, 33, was charged with first-degree child abuse resulting in the death of Thursday's gruesome discovery, Baltimore County Police announced. According to the charging documents obtained by the Baltimore Sun, Johnson was pulled over just after 11 p.m. for allegedly driving without a license and with fake temporary tags and registration. She was told that her car would have to be towed. You hear this, Jack? You still there? You rock with me? You hear this, Jack?
I'm here.
Now this is what she said. It don't matter. I won't be here in 5 days, she told the officers, according to the filing. You're going to see me in the news making my big debut.
So they caught her,
Uh-huh,
and
uh-huh.
then she said, "Don't worry,
Hey, Jackie.
you won't see me
Mm-hmm.
in 5 days."
Yeah, because she's getting ready to make a big debut. Yeah, this woman is insane. Completely insane.
So was she
Okay.
gonna commit suicide or
I don't know. They didn't. Well, I'll just finish reading it. We'll get to
okay?
that. Okay. Uh, where am I at? Change. Okay. Johnson was pulled over after 11 p.m. For allegedly driving without a license and with the fake temporary tags and registration. She was told her car would have to be towed. It don't matter. I won't be here in 5 days, she told the officers, according to the filing. You're going to see me on the news making my big debut. Mm-mm-mm. Officer smelled something off as Johnson took items out of the car. She tried to cover the suitcase with a blanket as she removed it. Before the body was exposed, the court docs alleged. And look at her. Look at her. Don't she look crazy? Look like she's doing all kind of drugs. Johnson tried to flee, but was quickly apprehended by the cops. Said the children later identified as her niece and nephew, 7-year-old Joshlyn Johnson and 5-year-old Larry O'Neill. Oh, these little angels, little boo-boos, they didn't ask to come in this world. This crap gotta happen by their aunt. Were severely malnourished, according to the Sun. The girl weighed only 18 pounds, while her younger brother weighed 20 pounds. You know how light that is? According to the doctors, it would have taken several months of malnourishment to obtain these weights, the charging document said. So they've been starving for a minute because she didn't care. She's just trifling. She was evil. An evil ass aunt. Oops, sorry, no cursing. Excuse me, my bad. All right. Johnson allegedly attempted to allegedly attempted to Johnson allegedly admitted to the detectives that she had been driving around with the corpse in her trunk for months, according to the reports. In May 2020, Johnson told the investigators that she hit Joshlyn several times, causing the girl's head to hit the floor. Johnson then allegedly put the child in a suitcase in the trunk of her car. Y'all hear this? She's sick, sick, sick. Johnson then said 2 months ago, little Larry went to sleep after feeling tired and never woke up. Oh God, I just want to cry. Probably because of getting beaten in the head so much and he was so tired, he didn't wake up. Evil woman, the document said. She put his body in a tote in the trunk next to his sister. Okay. Johnson told detectives that she had been responsible for the children since 2019 when her sister moved from Maryland to Ohio and could no longer take care of them, the Sun reported. I don't know what to say, but I know that they both have to be buried. Please help me. My babies are gone for no reason. The children's mother, Danesha, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing right, Johnson wrote in a since deleted Facebook post with a link to a GoFundMe page to help cover the funeral costs, according to the reports. The fundraising page has been closed since she found someone that will do it for free. God bless that person. Hugs and kisses to that person. This truly was a devastating incident, one that not only shocked our community it is to its core, but significantly affected our patrol officers, technicians, and detectives. Baltimore County Police Chief Melissa Hyde said in a statement on Friday, I am grateful that the harrowing details of this case were thoroughly and quickly uncovered, resulting in the closure to this tragedy. I want to commend all of our Baltimore County Police Department members who worked tirelessly throughout this investigation to bring justice to these innocent young victims. This is just so sad.
Now, I
Never
got a
had.
question, Donna. So
Yes.
she starved them to death. Is that correct? And beat them?
No, so it was they're saying that the kids was malnourished, right? They was very small, so she
Hmm.
must have been starving them. But it seemed like that she was hitting on the girl, and she fell. I guess maybe I hit her head or something like that.
Okay, so she was the caretaker of these kids.
Yes, she's the caretaker of kids because the sister no longer could take care of them. So
Oh, so
Auntie
so she
stepped in.
relinquished custody to the other sister.
Correct, to the other sister, and this is what she does to the kids. hmm These two little angels right here that we're talking about, two little angels. hmm Okay. Oh, let me just get to these comments real quick. I'm gonna play a little audio. So let me just look at these comments. Hey, Captain, hugs and kisses. Oh, we got Savvy up in here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We got Frugal up in here, hugs and kisses and everything. And Jackie, and how you doing, Jackie? How's everything? How's everything on your end? Okay. Think I called everybody else. If I missed you, don't need a minute. Stop telling me I do. And Radiant Rio, good evening to you. Welcome to Donna Just Being Real, the only way to be. All right, so I'm gonna play the audio of the aunt. Yeah. About this tragic thing. So give me a second here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna share it. This is just totally horrific. Should have never happened. These kids wasn't even wanted from they was born. Mm, mm, mm. All right, make sure I have the right one. I'm gonna share the screen, everyone. Give me a second. Share screen. And if anybody have comments, just give me a second. I will get to your comments. Just let me do this. Okay. I gotta get rid of that one. Okay, let me play the audio. Ready, go.
Well, tonight we are learning disturbing new information in a case where two children were found dead in the trunk of a car following a traffic stop in Baltimore County. Their aunt is now facing charges, and court documents reveal gruesome details. WJZ is live at District Court in Towson. Avajoy Burnett has those details, and we do want to warn you, they are graphic. Avajoy.
Denise, good afternoon to you. Well, Baltimore County police are saying this all started from a traffic stop when the suspect was speeding. They say when they pulled that person over, they smelled an odor, and that's when they found the two kids in the trunk. 33-year-old Nicole Johnson faces several charges, including 2 counts of child abuse that resulted in the death of 2 children under 13. Baltimore County Police and officer pulled Johnson over late Wednesday night, and when the officer told her that the car had to be towed because the tags were fake, the officer detected the unmistakable odor of decomposition. At one point, the officer even noticed that the clear bag contained maggots inside. According to the department, after repeated requests from the officer, Johnson removed the blanket, exposing the decomposing body of a young child. And after a search, officers found a plastic bag that was tied up. The bag was opened, revealing another decomposing body of a young child. Police say those kids were her 7-year-old niece, Joshlyn Johnson, and her 5-year-old nephew, Larry O'Neill. Johnson told police she was taking care of the kids because their mother wasn't able to. But the mom told police she tried to get her kids back, and in March of 2021, she arranged to have the children returned, but the defendant never showed. According to the documents, the little girl may have been dead since last year. The aunt told police that in May of 2020, when they were staying at an inn off Pulaski Highway, she hit the little girl, and the girl fell and hit her head. Johnson described placing her niece inside a suitcase and carrying her around in a car for many months. And according to the documents, Johnson also told police that the little boy had an injury about 2 months ago, and he never woke up, and that she placed his deceased body in the plastic tote and kept him in the trunk with his sister. Johnson remains in jail with no bond. And according to those court documents, when the autopsy was done, that 7-year-old girl weighed 18 pounds, the 5-year-old boy weighed 21 pounds. The official cause of death has not been revealed just yet. Live in Towson tonight, Avajoy Burnett.
That is so trifling. And Nikki, you said something about that you have a lot of questions and everything. I do too, because it's just something just doesn't make sense about this whole story. It's like, how be missing for so long like that, and now it takes a cop to be pulled over to find these children. Jack, you have anything to say if I go to the next one? I don't
I
know.
don't know how anyone would not know this was going down. I, I'm not even trying to rationalize why she did it. She just insane in the membrane and then child of the devil. But it's just how people all this whole time people did not notice other family members didn't check on the kids. The grandmother
Mhm.
didn't check on the kids. Granddaddy didn't check on the kids. The children's father, was he is he even around, or just anybody in the family besides this other sister? I
Mm-mm-mm.
mean, it's just it's like she just had free range to do whatever she want with the children
Mhm.
without any repercussions.
And there was something, Jack, that I read. I couldn't find in this article, but that I think that the mother tried to get her kids or something like that, and the woman didn't. The aunt didn't show up to court. So, hello, why wasn't that like a trigger? I don't know. I could be wrong on that part, but I think it was
So
something.
obviously, she legally relinquished her rights as a parent to a sister.
Right. And I guess the sister came back to, like, I want to get my children back. But Auntie didn't show up to court. I think that was not in this article, it was somewhere else that I read about this one. And I'm like, well, she don't show up. That's not a red flag. Don't you get in trouble? You don't go to court. I don't know. hmm That's just totally crazy. It's just sad.
I mean, I don't know why. Well, first thing, I would try to at least find who the children's father is first before I even consider relinquishing parental rights, guardianship to, the next of kin.
Maybe the father didn't want him, Jack.
Or he might be in jail,
That could be
or
another,
dead. So, I mean, it could be
one.
various circumstances. But my thing is, why didn't the grandmother get custody? Because usually they'll be the first one to get them. Her mother would.
Mm-hmm.
So I wonder where she in that picture.
So sad. These beautiful angels, and I hate to say it, they wasn't wanted since the day they was born. They didn't want. And look at her. Look at her face. Look at her face. Like she's doing all kind of drugs. Look at her, sicko. Those poor angels. Poor angels. Okay, we're gonna go on to crime story number 2. The Dawn Shane. Okay, crime story number 2. All right, we got another trifling story right here. Yeah, this is trifling. All right, excuse me, everybody. Just trying to get the picture. This piece of crap right here. You see this little low life right here? We're gonna talk about your ass. Excuse my language. Sorry. Okay, we're gonna get into this story here. Okay, I'm gonna read the article, then I'm gonna play a little bit of audio. All right, this is the mother says. I hope you rot. Man accused of killing mom, leaving her kids in apartment for days. A distraught Arizona mom confronted the man who allegedly murdered her daughter and left her 3 young grandchildren alone in an apartment with the body for 5 days, a report said. Andre Daniels, 30, was arrested last week and charged with May 12th murder of Shavone Robinson, whose body was found in the Phoenix police when they came to the apartment because the two tearful toddlers asking neighbors for food from their second-story apartment balcony, reports said. Are you hearing this? This is crazy. Robinson's mom, let me turn this down a little bit. Sorry about it. Where am I at? Okay, Robinson's mom told the accused killer during a virtual court appearance on Friday that the death penalty would be too easy for him. In the reports on Monday, I would like for you to live until God takes you. The mother said during the victim's representative statement, I would like for you to suffer behind those bars. And I agree with her. You did all of this and left all of this to my young babies to see this, said the mother, whom the station didn't identify. And she laid there for who knows how many days, and the kids were there watching their mom. This is so heartbreaking. Can you believe that these kids was in that house for days,
Now,
hungry?
I will say this, Donna. At least he did not kill the children.
You know what? Because that normally does happen.
Yeah,
He
and
killed
I'm
them,
not
killed the
being,
kids.
not making light of that situation, but
Hmm.
thankfully he at least had some type of sense to not kill the children.
Or on the flip side, Jack, he know those kids in there by themselves. Who's gonna discover her? And it might be days, and those kids are gonna starve. Maybe he wanted to torture them.
I
Something
mean,
to think
it
about.
could be, but I mean, still, he just ended up killing her and just leaving the kids behind.
Mhm.
On that one.
Well, let me finish. I'm gonna finish resuming here. Tell me what you think. And the kids were okay. Robinson's 1 month old baby was found next to her body with skull fractures and other injuries. The report said Daniels was apparently the baby's father and had urged Robinson to text Robinson in a text to get an abortion or put the newborn up for adoption before the killing, according to the reports. Trifling, low life, piece of crap. Now, this is what her mother said. I hope you rot. Just rot away, Robinson's mom told Daniels. You stole that from us. You took her. Police linked Daniels to the scene of the crime using cell phone data and surveillance footage. Reports said that the footage shows a man entering the building on May 12th and leaving after 20 minutes. See, I don't understand why these people think you could get away with a crime. You got cameras, everything around. It's just not that easy. All right, I resume. Other footage shows an SUV in the area that matches the vehicle owned by Daniels that the station said. Robinson's body wasn't found until May 17 when the cops came to the area near the 19th Avenue and Camelback Road and to find the 2-year-old and 3-year-old crying from the balcony. When no one answered the door, they climbed through the using the balcony and found a gruesome scene that Robinson stabbed multiple times in her face and stomach. The kids, deprived of food and water, were vomiting and suffering from dehydration. Oh my God, this is so sad. The children have since recovered, reports said. Another of Robinson's children, a 6-year-old, was staying with friends at the time of the murder, according to the KTAR. Police found during the investigation that Daniels had kids with another woman. And Robinson, listen to this, Jack. All right, I'm going to read this again. Listen hard, this one. Police found during the investigation that Daniels had kids with another woman. And Robinson's message, the other woman on Facebook 4 days before, was killed. She had allegedly told the woman that Daniel was the father of her baby. Now, why did she go and do something like this? This makes
Why would they keep someone like him in prison? Why don't they just do like the good old days? Just get a hanging, just get a noose or firing squad and just get it over with. I mean, why waste taxpayers' money on somebody like him that the money that we're paying taxes to keep his behind alive? So he can play cards and play dominoes and work out and get educated.
You said the cards, the thumbs will work out. Okay, I'm almost done, ladies and gentlemen. She had allegedly told the woman that Daniels was the father of her baby. Kidnapping. So Daniel, who has spent time behind bars for kidnapping. Ladies, gentlemen, don't mess with these thugs. These people that got criminal records. Not saying that she knew. I don't know. But when you kind of look at them, I'm really not surprised that this this type of dude. Really not surprised. Okay, Daniel, who has spent time behind bars for kidnapping, is facing charges of first-degree murder and child abuse. Stated bond was set for $3 million, according to the reports. Okay, I'm gonna play the audio of the mother when he was in court, and the mother. It's just so heartbreaking. Oh, it's just
Before you play that, Donna,
yes.
someone to be as good looking as she is got with a bum like him. I don't know what made her choose a bum like this guy.
She's a doll. She's gorgeous.
That's what I'm saying. This guy's a total bum. I mean, look at the crust on his lips. I mean, he just bum.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I agree. Okay, I'm gonna play the audio here of this second one. So excuse me, everybody. I'm gonna share the screen again. Everybody just hang in there. Okay. Share screen. Wait a minute. Oh, no, I'm not sharing the screen. That's right. I'm just going to play it. I'm sorry. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. All right. We're just going to listen to the audio. Let me pause this and turn this up. Hopefully it plays.
You just taking away my baby.
The words of a heartbroken mother of a murdered 30-year-old woman. She spoke to the accused killer in court today.
Yeah, her 3 grandbabies were left all alone in their apartment with their mother's body for 5 long days. Kim Powell is here with more on her heartbreaking plea tonight. Kim.
Yeah, it was hard to listen to. For more than 10 minutes, the mother of the victim cried and pleaded with Andre Daniels as to why he did this to her daughter and especially how he could leave her 3 young children alone like that.
My grandbabies are traumatized. They have nightmares. I hate you for this. I hate you for what you did.
Shavone Robinson's mom gave a heartbreaking plea to her daughter's accused killer, Andre Daniels. He was arrested almost 2 months after police say he stabbed Robinson multiple times.
Why? What did she do to you? Did she hold some kind of secret or something and you didn't want it out? So you had to take her life? This all just don't make sense.
Court paperwork says Robinson believed Daniels was her newborn's father, and she wanted a paternity test. However, he wanted her to abort the baby or put it up for adoption.
She laid there for who knows how many days, and the kids were there watching their mom and didn't know anything.
Robinson's 3 children, ages 3, 2, and 1 month, were left alone in the apartment for 5 days until the toddlers went on the balcony begging for food from neighbors.
Can you call it Donna?
Baby couldn't talk, but she know what happened.
Second.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, so this obviously all 3 children are his.
No.
Is that what they're saying?
I believe it's the baby, the 1 month old baby with the what is it, skull fracture. That's his child. And that's the child he wanted to keep quiet. He wanted her to have an abortion or give up for adoption. And I guess
he has children by other women.
Yes, he has children by other women. Well,
this is your show, so I can't really say what I want to say. But
go ahead, speak.
It's guys like him that I wish certain people in society can get castrated and not have any children. Especially if you're not going to take care of them or do right by them.
Yeah, he didn't want the baby. And I guess she made a phone call. I have to admit, some of us women, we can get a little wicked. And she called up the girlfriend, I guess, to piss him off or I don't know, whatever, to be spiteful, and told the girlfriend that she just had a baby by him. And then he snapped and went crazy. I'm not saying it's okay, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not saying that. But you have to realize when people do these kind of things like this it might happen. And
you got people that go to fertility clinic to get pregnant to have a family, but this fool is blessed to have children that he didn't want.
And
so then
Jack,
there's people in a fertility clinic that want to have children.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And Jack, look at his face in the courtroom while the mother was talking, Hartman. He don't care. Look how he's leaning on the thing. He don't care. He don't care. He don't have no remorse. He don't care what he did. She was messing with a psychopath. He was just a walking time bomb. Mm-hmm. What a shame. What a shame. All right, I'm going to continue the audio, ladies and gentlemen. I hope I didn't lose a spot.
He told us it was you.
While Robinson's mom was speaking to the court over the phone, Daniels didn't move, but said he did not want to comment on her testimony.
You are very, very sick. And I hope you rot. Just rot away.
And Daniels is facing several charges, including first-degree murder, as well as child abuse and neglect. His bond was set at $3 million. Guys?
He shouldn't even get $3 million. She get no bond.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're right about that. He shouldn't get anything. That trifling ass. Mad because she had the baby and she wouldn't give up the baby. You know? Well, then use a goddamn condom. Use a condom if you didn't want no baby.
Or better yet, just get him surgically, make him a eunuch or something. Be more useful that way.
That's a thought. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got a point. My brother would love to have a baby.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
Exactly.
There's people who actually want to have children and have the finances and the means and the emotional intelligence to rear children. But then here comes this guy, Mr. I'm swinging all around town. And then unfortunately that lady, the attractive lady, get hooked up with this bum.
Mm-hmm. But she's absolute doll. She's flipping gorgeous. She's gorgeous.
And in a way, I hate to say this, in a way I blame some of this culture that make it okay for women like her to get with a bunch of court jesters like him.
Mm-hmm. 8 bonds, you got a fat. Straight 8 fat. Straight 8, no bond. Sounds good. Mm-hmm. It's just so sad. And those children was locked up in that house all that time. Mm-hmm. Trifling. Look at her. She's gorgeous.
Mm-hmm. It can't wrap around my head why she would get with somebody like that loser.
Well,
I don't get it.
Mm-hmm. It's just, some people just, I don't know.
I ain't gonna say what I want to say, but I kind of know a little answer there.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna go to number 3. Trifling. These people are just sick as they can be. And thank everybody for being here, because this was last minute. Because normally when I put out, I schedule my stuff at least a couple of days before, give people time if they want to, watch it that day. Or you can always watch a replay. All right, so thank you everybody for being here and stuff. I appreciate that. All right, now, Jack, we're going to get into this next story. All right, what's the next one here? All right, this is another trifling story. Dome told me to report this one. Scared the crap out of me when he sent this to me. OMG. Okay, how are we gonna do this? Take this beautiful lady off here. I'm gonna have to share the screen here. Let me get rid of this one. Okay, share. Okay, this might give everybody the chills here, because I know it scared the crap out of me. And this is the one I was telling you about, Nikki, and hopefully you report it on your channel too. All right, let me find it. Okay. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, taking so long here. Now, this crazy psycho comes to this person's house, ringing the doorbell, and you're gonna hear the rest of it. Now, listen carefully. Scared the crap out of me. All right, let me pause this here. Pause this music. Ready? Go.
Are you sure? I just rang your doorbell because I have a couple questions for you. Are you sure? I just rang your doorbell because I have a couple questions for you. Are you sure? What? Are you sure? I just rang your doorbell because I have a couple questions for you. Are you sure? Are you positive? Are you sure? I just have a couple questions for you. Are you sure? Are you positive? I just have a couple questions for you. Are you sure? Are you positive? Are you sure?
Hey, thanks, Step.
You
Shout out to Scorpion. Beautiful sister.
Sure. So who are you? What? Yeah? Are you sure? Who are you? Hey, I just had a couple questions. I just wanted to ask you about maybe two. Yeah, can you hear me? What I'm looking for is for the girl that's in the house to come out here because I'm going to rape her and kill her. You have her open the door? I'm going to rape and kill the girl that's on the other side of this door when she lets me in. I want to rape her and kill her because I have a knife, a gun. And I'm going to knock on her door again. Are you sure? Yeah. What?
Do y'all hear this? This is insane. And he just calmly walks off. This man is insane. Imagine hearing something like this. He just comes up to somebody's door, just rings the doorbell with a paper bag, talking about he come here to rape and kill.
She should have shot him through the door.
This is insane. I would just die right there. You don't have to kill me. I'll probably have a heart attack like this. Oh, gosh, let me calm down. All right, Jack.
That's why. No, she should have shot him through the door. That's what she should have did. Just get it over with. That guy, no telling how many other victims he done victimized.
Yeah, I don't think he was just walking the streets and say, hey, let me just stop over here and just have a little joke.
Yeah, this ain't the first time he did this. This ain't the first. It just he's the first that got caught on the Ring doorbell. And that's why I advise all women to get a Ring doorbell for their house.
Yeah, I got cameras. But he was just so bold. People are doing crimes, Jack. It's just bugging me out with these crimes. There's cameras everywhere. Back alleys, in front of people's doors. If there's a crime happening.
The thing with Ring doorbell, it actually in many ways ties to the police department.
Oh, it does? You saying it ties with them?
Yeah, that's why there was an issue when Amazon
Chef
was providing Ring doorbells for residents, and people were complaining that the police can actually tap into that doorbell if some crime occurred or some incident happened.
This is it's just so sad. That is so creepy. But good news is you told me, Jack, that they caught the low life, the piece of crap.
Yeah,
Right?
they caught him. Yeah, like I said, I don't think this is the first time he did this. I think he just got caught on the doorbell video footage.
Oh, then he just rang the, how you say, rang the wrong doorbell.
Oh yeah.
What did she say? I said, I got a camera surrounding my house. Yes. Yes. Exactly. Yes. These people is just crazy out here. They just flipping fools. Just fools. Okay, I basically covered the 3 stories that I wanted to hit off. So yeah, good time. And I said 40 minutes, a little bit past 40 minutes. Okay. Jack, do you have anything, any closing thoughts? Anybody else have any questions, comments? You can put in the chat box and I'll answer them with the best of my ability. And Jack, do you have anything to say before I wrap it up?
It's tragic to see you got kids being killed, and you have a woman being killed, kids left for dead.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got this crazy guy. Thank God they had a Ring doorbell. But I mean, I wish you would have just got the 12 gauge and just shot him through the window, through the door. That, that would be a heroic act. But it's this. I understand they don't want to deal with that part. But I advise everyone, especially women, to get a surveillance camera or even a Ring doorbell, because at least or have a camera where you can actually talk. Let them know that you're watching them at all times. And just learn how to use a gun. Things like that can at least reduce murder, crime, attacks on women, domestic violence. And I still think the second story about the guy's a bum. I don't care what people think. He's still a bum.
Oh, yeah, he is. Absolutely.
But it's just we living in dark times, and we got to be vigilant in what we are doing, especially women. I mean, us men can only do so much. I mean, we're not 24/7 security because we're working jobs and raising our families our own. But at least learn how to use a firearm. At least learn how to, look at your surroundings every time you come from work at night. Make sure you double look, you triple look, you check around the vehicle before you get in the vehicle. Even though it may take an extra 10, 15 seconds, but still kind of, and don't leave the office alone. Never do that.
Sure.
Never leave the office alone.
Especially at night. Yep.
Never go to the club alone. Always go with friends, and always go in the club with friends, and always leave with friends in the right state of mind, of course. And pretty much anywhere you go. And I know people say,
and let people know where you're going. Let a friend, a family member, or somebody, hey, I'm going to such and such, and I should be back at this time. Text them when you get there, something. Keep a track. Other words, I guess.
Yeah. Somebody said, "What about pepper spray?" Most cases that don't work. Some people are resistant to that.
I did hear.
But a firearm, ain't nobody resistant to a firearm. Everyone goes down with one.
Hey, girls, still get that pepper spray anyway. But I've heard, Jack.
It'll help, but a knife would be better if you're going to, take it that step.
And it's sad. You got to go out here and protect yourself and go through all this. You just want to go out to have a good time. You want to look nice and have a good time. And, you got these predators, these monsters, these trifling lowlifes, piece of crap, bum dusties all out here in your face. It's just ridiculous. It really is. It's just a darn shame. Okay. Well, basically close up. Jack basically closed up everything I was just gonna say. Ladies and gentlemen, be careful and thank you for everybody for coming here tonight. Sorry it was last minute, and stay tuned for Thursday. Be a relationship topic. So check that out. That'll be Thursday evening. I think 7. I said 7:30 or something. But you'll see it. It should probably it's already scheduled for Thursday. And the topic is great relationship. Sex sucks. Will you stay or will you not? Something to think about. All right, so thank you everybody for being here. For Donna just being real, the only way to be. And let me see, I don't see any questions here. Okay, so I'm gonna close with a closing prayer real quick, and then we're gonna end it off. Dear God, we love you, we adore you, we need you. You're our Father, you're everything to us. Bless everyone that's in the chat, and bless everyone that's watching the replay. And bless these children. Those 2 children don't have their mother no more because this monster was with. And bless the grandmother to be able to take care of them. It's just so sad, so sad. We love you, we adore you, we need you. Amen. All right, so night everybody. Hopefully I see you Thursday. If not, hey, you can catch the replay. And don't let man stop telling me to do night to everybody, and hugs and kisses. And thank you, mods, for holding it down. Love you.
Everyone have a good evening.